Hi there. Today I'm going to make an image of a labyrinth using DALL-E 2 and PATCHE, especially using some of the latest features that I just added to PATCHE. Um, I tried out a number of different prompts and got some really good starting points from DALL-E 2 for labyrinths. I think I may take a couple of these. Um, these two over here look like they could belong to the same world. I think I'm going to use both of those and incorporate them in different ways into my image. So I'll start by downloading these two images. Now I will go into PATCHE. I'm going to begin by uploading one of these images that we just downloaded from DALL-E 2. Before I do anything further, I'm going to go into Settings. I'm going to change the overlap X and Y. Instead of 512, I'm going to use just 350 because I find that the quality doesn't decrease as much with each layer out if there's more that it has to fill in. That is less overlap. And I'm going to decrease the saturation cap to 0.75 to prevent the images as it gets further out from getting more and more saturated color, which DALL-E likes to do for some reason. So those are my setting changes. Now I'm going to download this partial image. Go back into here. Let's copy the same prompt that I used to begin this. A small part of the Labyrinth of Minos, isometric view, Larry Elmore fantasy painting, highly detailed, trending on ArtStation. So I'm going to copy that, go back to the main DALL-E 2 page, upload the partial image I just downloaded, edit it, erase a little bit, put in my prompt, see if we can get a few good variations from that. Okay, that's interesting. All of these are good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to download each one of those. Now I go back into PATCHE. So now, instead of uploading what I just downloaded into slots, I'm going to use a new feature of PATCHE, which is the ability to upload background images. So I'm going to go to Edit Background Images, and I'm going to zoom out a bit and click and hit Add a Background Image. Now I have these three new completions here, so I'll take one of those. So now this is in the background. It appears behind all the images that are filling up slots here. I can move it wherever I want. I'm not limited to just spaces of slots. Now notice that this is a completion based on the left third of this, and so there's repetition between the left part of this and the right part of this. Well, with the background images here, you just grab the edge and pull it, and now it's cropped. So now there's no duplication between the two of those. So now I'm going to add another background image, take another one of these completions, and again crop out the duplicated bit to right around there, and another background image, taking that third completion that I made from the original image, and again I will crop out that duplicated part of it. So now I can put these wherever I want. Say here, here, here. Okay, so then, rather than just loading that circular section directly, I'm going to go back into DALL-E. upload that circular section, but I'm going to edit it, and I'm going to make a large brush and edit out a lot of it, pretty much half of it. Put back in the prompt and generate a few completions of that. Okay, got a couple nice ones in there. So I'll start by downloading this one here. And this one here. So now back in PATCHE, editing my background images, I'm going to add, first I'll add the original background image, and I will also add these two completions. But because they have some of the original duplicated, I'm going to remove the duplicated section from both of those. And in order to get them to match a similar scale, I'm going to scale them up. Remember, the whole image will be scaled down at the end, so it's okay to scale up an image a little bit in the meantime. So I want it to look like it's roughly a similar scale as these other images we're using. Okay, that looks about right. Okay, so now we've got these seeds of the original style throughout. So let's start expanding. Back to composition mode here. Oh, before we go back there, let me show you this other new feature. We can erase now right here inside of PATCHE. We can set our brush side however we want it. I see that this area up here is quite dark, so I will want to erase this dark area. It leaves a little ghosting of what was there, just as an indication that it was erased. That will be removed before it's output as a partial image for PATCHE, for DALL-E rather. Any other bits we want to erase here? It's a strange little thing in there. We'll get rid of that. Okay, so now back to composition mode here, and I'll start extending as usual. I'll start over here. Download partial image. Upload it into DALL-E. Erase a bit, put in my prompt, generate. Okay. Let's see, a couple of these look pretty good. Let's download this one here. Don't mind the chicken sounds. We have some young chickens who are still in the house. They're not old enough to go out yet. Okay, that looks good. Let's download this partial image. Upload it into DALL-E. Erase a bit, put in the prompt, generate. Okay. Let's go with this one here. Upload it into PATCHE. All right. Download partial image. Upload into PATCHE. Erase a bit. Put in the prompt. Generate. Okay. Like this one here. Download that. Upload the completion image. And go further out. Download the partial image. Upload into DALL-E. Erase a bit, put in the prompt, and generate. That's an odd little eyeball thing here. Or this is a column kind of thing. Yeah. I think I'll go with the column because I figure if I use that, it'll, further out, it'll add lots of very colorful things, which would start to overwhelm the image. Okay. Oops, wrong place. Upload completion image. Download partial. Upload into DALL-E. And put in the prompt and generate. Oh, that's a scary looking creature over there. Let's get that. Download. Okay. Download the partial image. Upload to DALL-E, erase, put in the prompt and generate. Oh boy. That's a very blue something. And that's a very orange something. And that doesn't fit the style at all. So all of these kind of go off the rails. So I'm just going to hit generate again. Yeah. It seems to want to put something strange over here. Maybe the problem is that this is a very saturated color here. Maybe I'll just get rid of a little bit of that rough painting in here and that saturated color down there. So I'll just get rid of a small amount of this yellow and this rough dome type thing here and see what it does with that. Okay, well these two anyway. Yeah, this one is the one that keeps the style the best. So I will download that. Upload completion image. Download partial. Put in the prompt and generate. Okay. I like this one. Download that. Upload it here. Now, there appears to be a bit of an edge here. I'll go back here and crop that red edge right out. Is there anything like that elsewhere? No. Okay. Back to composition mode. And download partial image. Upload to DALL-E. Erase a bit. Prompt and generate. Okay. These are all good completions. Download one. Upload. Okay. Download the partial image. Prompt and generate. Okay, it seems to be going crazy with these little blue splotches and colorful bits. Seems to be drawing off of the splotches in here. So I'm going to edit out some of these blue bits here. Also going to just give it less context. Just give it more to fill in, because it seems to go crazy with changing the style if it has not much to fill in. So now I'll generate. Okay, I kind of like that mysterious person walking around in there. Alright, let's go with that. Download partial. Prompt and generate. Okay. Got some nice ones there. This has another one of these mysterious slug creatures. Kind of neat. So I will upload that. Very good. Download partial. And generate. Now this has a few unusual bits in it. This strange elephant-like creature and that other green creature. So we'll see what it does with that. Okay, not bad. Download this. Upload completion image. Download partial image. Prompt and generate. Ah, kind of like the two people walking around in there. Okay, let's take that. Upload completion image. Download partial image. Okay. It's trying to get a little crowded, but I like this one. Okay, now see what we have here. This, when we fill in this slot here with completion image, it's very close to, but doesn't include any of this background image I put here. So DALL-E would only have a few pixels to fill in, which won't work, of course. So I'm going to go back to background editing mode and just bring this up over here somewhere. And that will give it some space. All right, back to edit composition. Download partial image. Put in the prompt and generate. Okay. I like this one here. Download that. Upload the completion image. And then we can try and connect these two here. You know, I think this should be scaled up a bit in order to match the look. Just a little bit. Okay. And this I'll put up here somewhere. Okay. Download partial image. Upload. Now we're not giving it too much space there to fill in and connect the two, but let's see what it does with it. Okay, not bad. These globes here are a little bit strange, but I like the fact that you know, over here this and that are it's kind of difficult to tell just what it is. And these have some saturated blue up here, so I'm going to go with this one here. Upload the completion image. Okay. Download partial image. There's not much empty space to fill in here. I think given the difference in the style of these walls, I think it would be good to erase some of these more colorful bits of these walls here. Okay. Give it the prompt and generate. Okay. Note how much it's changed. Even like this area here is significantly changed in all of the variations, even though it's not a transparent area at all. Okay. I think I'll take this here, but I will edit it a bit because it gets messy up here. Take a smaller brush, get rid of some of the saturated colors it put in there, and the kind of wonky lines. Okay, and generate. Okay, not bad. I'll download that and upload it into PATCHE. Download and upload. Okay, I'm going to get rid of some of this very saturated color here just so it doesn't run with it. Generate. Okay, style's getting to be a little bit different over here. But it's not too bad. Alright, I'll save that. Upload the completion image. And download the partial image. Not much to fill in on this one, but again we're connecting two significantly different styles. So I'm going to erase some of the more colorful, splotchy paint on these walls here to get it to match style a little bit better. Okay, put in the prompt and generate. Okay. Download that and back into PATCHE. Okay, so we have a full rectangle here. Do I want to go any further? Well, I think I'll just extend it to this side here. Alright. So download the partial image. Erase a bit, put in a prompt, generate. It's going for some symmetry here, which is unusual. Okay, that's fine. I'll download this. Upload here. And download this partial image. Upload. Now you see how it's, again, trying to make very saturated colors in here. Okay, I'll just erase a bit of that, give it the prompt, and generate. Okay. Again, each of these are trying to bring in even more saturated colors, but it hasn't gotten out of hand yet. Upload completion pattern. Very good. And now there's very little in these remaining ones that needs to be generated. Upload this. Oops. Erase over here. And prompt and generate. Okay, any of those will do. This is maybe the cleanest one. Download that. Upload into PATCHE. And the last one. Download partial image. Upload. I think I'll try and break this symmetry a little bit here. Let's get rid of this whole section. Let's see what it does with that. Give it the prompt and generate. Okay, it just restored the symmetry. Okay, that's fine. No big deal. Download that. Upload into PATCHE. Okay, now we could go further, of course, but if we download our image now, it just downloads what's within the bounds of this blue box. It only cares about the images we've uploaded to the slots in the composition mode here. It doesn't expand it to include all the background images. So I'll hit download image. Open that up. And there we have it. I think it kept the style pretty well, given that it had two styles that it was starting with. The contrast starts getting a little bit higher over here, but it doesn't get ridiculous. And it's an interesting labyrinth with some strange creatures and shapes in it. So I'm pretty happy with it. Well, if you'd like to see more videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. And thanks for watching.